being placed third world, it's amazing, right? And I know that isogenic is only new to your regime, and you always use something beforehand, but can you tell me what's the difference that you found? You don't have to mention any of the product names or anything, but what really has been the difference that you found with these products in comparison to other ones that you've used?
Before I kind of got a clear understanding of the different levels and quality of protein, what I didn't understand at the time was bioavailability, which is the absorption rate of protein. So anything synthetic, obviously your body passes it out as a foreign object, and you pass it through. So a lot of protein don't get absorbed if it's got a lot of synthetic, added flavourings, preservatives, and so on and so forth. And that's really what I believe has given me the edge now going forward to build even more lean muscle. And also I think coming back to time, especially since launch in the UK, it's been a bit of a crazy period. Time has been challenging, sometimes on the road a lot, and sometimes out and about. And like flying over to Dublin, Edinburgh, I don't know where that come from. I threw 4 of them shakes in my bag, knowing that I got 4 meals, and everyone sat on the plane eating plain food. I know I've got the good nutrition whilst on the route. So I believe it's convenience. I believe it's the quality massively. And I also believe that it's just allowing me to accelerate. I mean, I've seen the results, obviously, just from a select few of the Amped Performance line that is coming, and I can't wait until that stuff launches because I've tried some of it. It's unreal. So I'm really confident. I mean, I've not competed in 2 years, but going back in, I know I've got an edge now.
So you're actually going into your big competition this year, correct? Soon. When do you compete?
April, end of April.
End of April. And we also have a guy in the UK, Simon Bennett, who won his comp, and he used the products in preparation for his competition, and he won it. And I know Si from Australia. He used to have a gym in Australia. He's actually English, and he just moved back to the UK when this launched, but he had phenomenal results. And here's the thing that a lot of people ask me when it comes to you guys that are, you look amazing, physique, strength, muscle, all of that. And I've got a world champion in my team, Dirk Venter. He's world champion heavyweight lifter, and he does double cleanses. Now, he spends the rest of his life, he's from South Africa, but he lives in Australia. And you want to check him out where he prepares for foods. And the South Africans, they like to hang, and he cures his meats, and he's a big teddy bear. He's massive guy, and he loves isogenics. Now he does double cleanses. I'm going to ask you this question because I know that there's males in the audience. I'm taking a guess, and if it's not you, excuse me, but I'm telling this to everyone just to educate you a little bit. There's a lot of men out there, and especially in your arena, in that fitness arena, who just absolutely laugh the whole thing off of cleansing. They just cannot get their head around the cleansing aspect when they're trying to build muscle, and they don't understand the intermittent fasting with the growth hormone, etc. Do you cleanse regularly? Is what I'm asking you. I want to know.
Yeah, so I love food, right? So one of the things that I have tried incorporating was those first 2 days. But what I found transitioning to, which I believe gave me that kind of halfway house between 1 and 2 days. So I'm still optimizing human growth hormone by 2,000% and 1,300% as a woman, is a 36-hour fast or intermittent fast using the cleansing system. So this is typically how it looks for me. I start last shake 6 p.m, 4 bed, Nourish for Life, 2 ice and move. Full cleansing day as standard the following day. And I do steady state cardio, which is basically light cardiovascular work, just tapping into that unwanted body fat to accelerate. With the Thermo GX, I actually have more Thermo GX on these days to naturally increase that body temperature as well.
So you have extra Thermo GX on your cleanse day?
Yeah, I double up, so 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon.
And when you say light cardio, what do you mean exactly by that? Because I know there's people in here who want to know exactly what you do.
So cycling for an hour.
Really?
I could hold the conversation, but I'd be getting a little bit warm, sweat on. So not basically going into aerobic exercises, just feeling, just basically getting what?
Sorry.
It's all right.
Okay.
So basically, yeah, I do that on the cleanse day, the full cleanse day. Then 6 a.m. in the morning, the following day, I've now completed what's a 36 hour. I get up early, I do weight training at that point, whilst my human growth hormone is at its maximum, 2000%.
So rested weight training, like empty.
Yeah, to like 8 to 12 reps to absolute failure, and then finish off my workout with a drop set, basically just press out, drop, press out, drop. So I'm burnt out, I'm done. It lasts about an hour, and then I'll go and post-workout. I'm going to have my Isopro and Iso Delight, because in the Iso Delight you've got the simple sugars as well that spike that insulin sensitivity to pump that protein directly into the muscle to start that repair process. So that's how I'm doing it at the moment. There is something called Amped Fuel that's coming, that will be the replacement to that. And then finally, I'd have my breakfast by Isolate Shake, and I'll throw in some additional things like Ramona mentioned, which is I've usually thrown in like a handful of oats, some nuts, some liquid egg whites. I bulk it up a bit because obviously I'm not trying to be in a calorie control deficit. I want to build muscle in the start of my phase, and then as I strip body fat, my calories start to drop as well.
Yeah. Awesome. So can I just, if in my own head here, so you, after your